and welcome back to Terrorhand, where last time we dug out quite a bit of our industry, or at least, well, we dug out rooms for our new industry. Well, not the industry itself that will be new, but they will be moved to these rooms, and well, you know, as I said in the last video, I did build these stairs over here. Because I think that it will improve things, so therefore we need them. But for the rest, I haven't really done anything off camera. So no, there are no industries here. And yes, we still need to do a lot of digging. Now, what I want to do really is to set up our stone industry so that I can safely remove pretty much everything over here. And well, you know, once this is all gone and relocated, then I'll fill this whole area up, you know, I'll deconstruct everything and everything will be filled up so that I kind of have a blank canvas to work with, you know. I think that's a pretty smart thing to do. So there you have it, the intentions are spoken out. Now, last time, you know, when we dug out stuff, I did notice that it took quite a while for it to be dug out. So this time, you know, I will do a bit of a time-lapsey thing with it, but well, you know, I'll edit it heavily, so you'll see a nice time-lapse. But in between, we might get attacked, I might do some trading and all that, and you won't see it. Oh, the magic of video editing! Now, just so you know, things will happen, and you won't see them. But I think you can all trust me on that. I'll take good care of Terrorhand whilst our gnomes are digging. So, without much further ado, let the digging commence, shall we? Alright, and the digging is done. Now, we did kill some mans, we killed some goblins, and that was pretty much it. So, not much has happened, and what I will do right now is I will set up our stone industries with the right stockpiles. So, but I'll do that off camera, so with a snap of my finger, it's done. Alright, and here we are, and this time everything has been set up. Now you might not see it right now, but if I press this button, then boom, all the stockpiles are present, and as you can see, I've given the command for crates as well. Now, let me quickly explain to you what I've set up here whilst, you know, the gnomes are building the final crates. So, over here we have our stockpile for raw materials. As you can see, not everything is filled up, but then again, it doesn't need to be. There is plenty of space to expand, and we can always just add a floor or dig out over here or over here if we need more space. For now though, I think that this will be sufficient for now. So, well, all these stockpiles, you know, this one is for dirt, clay, this one's for marble, and this one's for the 6 other rock types. Now, the thing is, you know, that these stockpiles are all a really high priority. They're all prio 2. Because if we leave this stuff when we mine it just on the ground, golems will spawn, and I don't want golems. So therefore it's high priority, so they will, you know, the moment it's lying on the ground, this will be the first prio to clean it up. But this is not the only place where we need the raw rock. We also need it over here. So we have these small stockpiles close to all these stone cutters, and as you can see, I've color coded them. And these stockpiles pull from each, well, you know, big mega stockpile respectively. So at first they will haul it into these, and then they will put it into these, and once they empty out, you know, once the raw rock has been used, then they will pull from these stockpiles. However, right now there's not that much lying about there, so. But anyway, that's the setup. Now, we have the 7 stone types. We have one in reserve workshop where I can do the odd thing if I want to. And we have over here a kiln for brick blocks, you know, since, well, this is the block making department. I thought we need a kiln as well, even though it's not the same workshop type, but ah well. Anyway, so that's the setup there. Then, these blocks are all being moved to these stockpiles. Now, as you can see, each stone type has 3 crates there, and, well, you know, we don't really have a big stockpile for blocks because I don't think we need one. What you also see is that we have 2 workshops over here. These are our statue carving places. I took them away quite nicely because I had like these 3x3 spaces here, and I was like, alright man, they are so perfect for a workshop, we gotta have it there. So each rock type, you know, each block type I should say, has 4 crates to be filled, and that happens to be 128 of each type of block. So all in all, you know, we are always producing 128 blocks of each kind, and that's enough to fill out these crates. And I've also gone ahead and set up all the workshops here with all the orders and all the priorities as well. How it's set up is that these workshops are more important than stone carving. So they'll always make the furniture first, and well, you know, if they run out of stone, then they can always start making it. But this will be the highest priority, then the stone carving. So there, that's how it's set up. Then over here, all the finished products are moved into these big stone stockpiles, where all the stuff that's stony is stored. So, well, that is the final setup over here. I think it's pretty clever, right? The only thing is, though, it still looks like crap. It still looks like our old workshops. And heck, if I don't have this button activated, then we don't even see any stockpiles here. So, yeah, we need to work on that. But, you know, the master plan is to first dig out everything and build everything, and then stylize everything, just so you know. Now, you know, for me, this took an amazing amount of time, and you might wonder, like, how long? Well, all the orders, you know, I had to measure out everything, setting up all the stockpiles, all the priorities, all the goods and types and stuff in it. It took me like 2.5 hours. But it's set up now. And, well, you might also wonder, like, hey, damn it, this isn't exactly in the center. OCD, OCD. Well, for one, it's kind of hard to get this in the center because I think it's an even number, and this is like an uneven number, so it never fits into the center, right? Great planning ahead of me, but the thing is as well that the reason why it's so off-center, because I could have moved the whole setup one to the left here, is our walkway. What I wanted was that... Hold on a second. Yeah, this view. What I wanted was that, you know, all of these workshops are in sight for those who just happen to pass by over here. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then we can always use these sides here to store goods. Now, over here, because bricks require coal, we have 2 coal stockpiles over there. So that's also taken care of. And well, like I said, we do have some space here, so I'm thinking of perhaps adding, you know, space for a few chairs and maybe some, you know, cabinets and all that, so that they can, you know, they can archive and keep track of what they're making. you know, and maybe also a stockpile for wheelbarrows, so moving all the stuff around is easier. But yeah, that's it. That's what I've been doing. Now, I'd say that it is now finally time to completely dismantle this whole workshop setup over here. Everything we do over here is now done down over here. So we are going to completely remove everything over here. Though, yeah, I think I should do this one by one though, otherwise we might have golems spawning. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be removing stuff here, and well, I'll see you back in a moment once everything is moved. Alright, so everything over here has been disassembled, removed, retiled, and yeah, you know, it's all just loose stuff right now, stuff that we need to take care of, and like I said I would, we are now going to fill up this area with dirt. Why dirt? Because that's what we have an abundance of. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and there is however one issue, and that is that these stairs over here, they aren't like completely useless, obsolete stairs or anything. No, far from that. In fact, these stairs lead to these towers. So what we need to do really is we need to, this is kind of like, nah, you know, this isn't definitive, well this is actually, so what we could do is just for now, you know, till we get back to, well, you know, the more, well, digging out of stuff, you know, finalizing these blueprints, that's what I was looking for. And we'll just dig a very small tunnel that leads directly to these two staircases. So, there! Like I said, very small. I wasn't lying. So, that won't take long, you know, that will be dug out. But right now there's a lot of hauling that they need to do down over here. What we're going to do though, is we are going to fill up everything. Yep. Everything, literally everything. One thing though, these stairs, do they lead to anywhere? Yeah, they lead to these stockpiles really. But well, you know, we don't really need those, but alright, you know what, we'll leave this pathway there for now, just so that we can get to these stockpiles later on. Actually, we don't really need to, because once we start digging over here, we can just use one of these rooms. Alright, so we're gonna remove the stairs too. I'll do this quickly, you know, remove these stairs, and then it's time to fill everything up. So, one thing though, if I remove these stairs over there, that's kind of like the last thing that I should do. So these won't be removed, but the other stairs over here, they will be removed. So yeah, and time to fill everything up, so here it goes. Alright, and the first section is filled up. However, I do see that I might have forgotten to... yeah, herp-derp. Alright. Anyway, what you can also see right now is over here, right now they're starting to craft the blocks, and they're just hauling them to the crates where they belong. So, yeah, everything's working out pretty good. And we are going to fill up yet another section. big one this time, so here it goes. Alright, and this whole floor is now filled up. So, doing pretty good, huh? Took us quite a while, I have to admit. I mean, we're like a season ahead. But that's how things go in Terrorhand, you know? When we're building big things, they take big amounts of time. Now, I have been thinking whilst, you know, our gnomes were filling everything up over here. And down over here, there are these stockpiles with stuff and rooms that are also kind of in the way. So, whilst we are, well, in the mood of filling things up and all that, I think that we should, well, do this floor just as well. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to deconstruct, remove every designation, and we're going to fill up this entire floor as well. This is an issue. We now have one stair leading down, but apparently the gnomes cannot deconstruct a stair from like over here. They need to be on the same level, but that leads to a problem that there then won't be any way for them to get out. So yeah, issues. Ah, well, this stair needs to be gone anyway at some point, because there will be rooms here. Now, as you can see, I have been designating the rooms that we were missing. And there. Now, of course, I don't want them dug out right now, but we will make sure of that. Like that. Right, this is the final yellow print of our grand industry refinement. So, you know what? We can actually add one more line over here. It wouldn't be so much harm. Now then, since it's dug out, we're gonna have to plan on, or dug out, I mean designated, we're gonna have to plan on what we're gonna do next. Because we have this stone industry over here, and it's working like a charm. Almost. You should have the blue blocks in it, alright? You only have 57, so there is hauling that needs doing, that's why. That's why this workshop is red. Now then, so over here though, look, see, this is the next issue. Lots of things being in the way. And this is really a biggie, because of course we're gonna have to remove this as well. But there's prospecting, there is smelting and weapon making, tinkering, gem crafting and leather working. It's all here. And we all need to shift this down in order for us to be able to complete the whole digging process, because the walkways are on this level, so this needs to be gone. Oh, and there's also water over here and over here. So have I taken into account for the water? I might not have, though it doesn't seem to be a big problem really. Now we can just dig away, you know, we can stay clear of the water without that being an issue really. So, and I wish we had glass, so we could make like a glass panel over here, so we could just look at the bottom of our, well, our river slash lake slash ocean almost. But no, it's not there. Anyway, I'll quickly do some designating, and yeah, then we will we'll fill this up as well. And then I'll designate everything, and then we'll start digging, because what we need basically is we need to shift our metal industries first. I mean, these ones up there, I don't believe, yeah, they are in the way, but you know, they can wait. We first need to shift away our metal, coal making, and prospecting, tinkering, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Let's get to it. Alright, as you can see, I have given the commands to start deconstructing at least all parts of our metal industry over here. And man, I don't really like it, because yeah, we will be, I feel like, sort of dysfunctional for a while without our metal industry. I mean, to me, the metal industry is one of the most important ones, you know, it's the one responsible for armor, so yeah. But we have to deconstruct it, and then I'll fill up this area just so that we can assign our new rooms here. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so these are the rooms that we will need at the very least to shift down our metal industry. So now that we got at least the rooms designated, let's think about the walkways, right? I mean, this is already taken care of. We're gonna have a path leading down there, then another one leading down here, then we also need one to go down over here. And I'm thinking of actually having a long straight path all the way to these stairs. Do we need those stairs there? They are in a nice place, really. We could always, of course, relocate these stairs. I mean, this is all gonna be changed anyway as well. Not this, though. I mean, we're gonna keep this as some kind of legacy room, you know, of like how things were before the grand age of might and glory, so... that's gonna be a keeper, but for the rest, yeah, these stairs don't need to be there. I mean, we do have stairs down here as well, so... You know what, we're just going to remove them, and yeah, that's a lot easier actually. So, there. So basically what we need is we need a path over here that goes... what I would really like is a path here that hooks up to this room. And then have it go across here, down, yeah, alright, that's how we're gonna do it, it's decided. So, now of course we do need to dig open these rooms, so that's what we're gonna do right now. And then we're going to dig down till all the rooms are dug out. So, yeah, I hope that this will be, well, one smooth dig, so here it goes. And there it is! It is finally finished, or at least the rooms that we need to replace our metal industry. But man, how cool is it? You can even see when our gnomes are walking the pathways, because they just cast a light. You see these shadows moving everywhere. I think that's pretty freaking awesome, but man, this takes quite a lot of work. Now, I do think that this is a very, very nice moment to well, end this video here. I mean, I've been playing for a crazy long while, so yeah, it's a good moment. We got quite a bit of work done, though, yeah, we also, well, pretty much gave ourselves a lot of work with filling up everything. But if we zoom out, I mean, sure, it doesn't look as nice as if everything were undiscovered, but really, it's just clean right now, you know? There's no loose spaces or, well, just pockets of open cave-like things in there. It's all closed and filled up. There's only room where we want there to be a room. So, yeah, pretty cool. Now, one thing, you know, what I'll do off camera is that I'll build all the workshops and set up all the stockpiles, priorities, jobs and everything for them. So that once we come back over here, we will have moved down the metal industry and we will then be ready to take on the remaining part of the Industrial Revolution 2.0. Or was it? No, 3.0. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think that was quite nice. And, well, I hope to see you next time when we play more Gnomoria.